Welcome back to the next episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. We are going to be doing a couple more Lucien of dates. And then I think next episode we will do some more in the main story again. So this time we'll be starting with the afternoon date. He's contributed so much to my shows. With his help, the ratings spiked. I'm endlessly grateful and in awe of this young professor. To thank him, I took Anna's suggestion and baked cream puffs to bring to him at the center. I made puffs of different flavors. I wonder which he'd prefer. I arrived in front of the research center and saw Lucien busy at work in a white lab coat. Strands of hair hung in his slender eyes, which were trained on the materials in his hands. He seemed lost in his own world, alternating between frowning and smiling in relief as he read on. Nothing's more handsome than a man hard at work indeed. That's a saying I totally agree with. How should I thank him? I don't want him to misunderstand my intentions. I stood outside the door, pondering carefully. Suddenly, a petite, pretty girl carrying a box appeared. She knocked on the door. Lucien, I'm the new TA, Jennifer. I have a question. May I come in? Someone's here. I'd better hide. Lucien's gentle voice wafted out a few seconds later.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. Come in.
Hiding around the corner, I couldn't hear what they were saying, so I moved to a window to peek inside. It isn't right to eavesdrop, but I'm just too curious and can't help myself.
Jennifer, right? What's your question?
Well, I heard that you're, like, a legend in the neuroscience field, so I just... The girl's face was flushed red. Lucien smiled down at her patiently. So she doesn't even have a real question. She's probably just here to ogle at Lucien. I felt somewhat irritated and moved closer to the window for a better view. So my question is, what should I do if I have insomnia? I burst out laughing. Lucien's brow furrowed.
Well, I haven't done any research on this before. Still, you should maintain a healthy sleep schedule and exercise more. Also, cut down your melatonin intake, as that can affect your nervous system.
Jennifer doesn't even seem to have heard his advice and is instead gazing at him in adoration. Oh, okay, okay. Got it, Professor. Thank you for helping me. I baked a cake to thank you. Lucien interrupted her before she could finish expressing her gratitude.
I didn't really help much. And I don't like sweets. Sorry.
Jennifer looked crushed. For some reason, I felt delighted at her misfortune. Wait, Lucien said he didn't like sweets. Do my cream puffs count as sweets? Looking at my puffs, neatly lined up in the box, I felt like crying. I've messed up yet again. Lucien suddenly moved towards the door. I quickly concealed myself behind a pillar. Guess I should just leave and pretend I never came. But just as I was getting ready to sneak away, I heard a familiar voice from above.
What are you doing here?
I turned around stiffly to find Lucien smiling down at me. I quickly shoved the box behind my back. Oh, Professor Lucien! What a coincidence! What are you doing here?
This is my research center. Of course I'd be here. A coincidence indeed.
Hi. I blushed crimson, unable to find a good excuse to explain myself.
And since it's such a coincidence, why don't you come in?
He phrased it as a question, but it sounded more like a command. Putting an arm around my shoulder, he ushered me into the lab. P- Professor Lucien, who's this?
Let me introduce you. This is my friend. And this is Jennifer. She's TAing for Professor Jones.
Nice to meet you. Jennifer extended her hand, but I couldn't take it because my hands were still behind my back, clutching the box of puffs. Awkward. Lucien picked up a file and handed it to the TA, effectively saving me from embarrassment.
Please bring this to Professor Jones. We need his signature. Sorry, there's something I need to discuss with my friend.
Lucien's smile looked gentle, but his tone was firm. Ah, okay. I'll be going now. See you, Professor. The girl left the lab with hurried steps. I sighed in relief. Actually, I have a thing I need to attend to as well. See you next time, Lucien. I was about to slip away when Lucien pulled me back, one hand on the wall.
Don't leave just yet. We need to talk.
What? Lucien's face drew closer. Closer. My brain became a complete blank. The clock on the wall chimed just in time. Lucien glanced at his watch and furrowed his brow.
My watch has stopped.
Is it out of battery?
Maybe it wanted to pause time just like I did.
This remark, out of nowhere, made my heart flutter. I I know a pretty good workshop that fixes watches. It's been open for decades.
Take me there next time, then.
I'll pass by it tonight on my way to an interview. I can bring the watch there for you.
Today's no good.
Why?
I have a lecture at Loveland University later.
Lucien gave me a sly smile.
Want to sit in on my lecture?
After a silent pause, I agreed despite myself. I walked with Lucien to his campus. Many passers-by were openly staring at us with judging, suspicious expressions. I lowered my head and followed Lucien, not wanting to draw attention. Suddenly, Lucien turned his head.
Why are you walking behind me?
I couldn't find a good answer for that. Lucien slowed down his pace so that we're walking side by side. The auditorium was already packed with students. Some were even standing in the aisles. As soon as Lucien stepped in, everyone cheered. It's Professor Lucien! Look! Wow, he's as hot as the rumors say. Too bad he holds lectures only once every few months. Geez, your show's shallow. It's not only about his lectures are the best. I instinctively put some distance between myself and Lucien. As if noticing my discomfort, Lucien flashed a smile at me.
Go on. Find somewhere to sit down.
I nodded, keeping my head down as I briskly entered the classroom. The buzzing auditorium fell silent the instant Lucien took the podium. He's really popular, huh? So many students are here to attend his lecture.
Class, in today's lecture we will be discussing vision inversion. Back in the mid-20th century, an Austrian professor made a documentary of his student wearing vision inversion goggles.
The lecture went on, full of jargon, yet Lucien made it interesting even for me, who knows nothing about the field. No wonder he's so popular with the students.
The brain doesn't understand abstract concepts like up and down. When in a continued state of vision inversion, your body will automatically adjust to what you see. This means that your body will perform actions that fit the up and down in your eyes.
I listened with rapt attention as the afternoon sun shifted to shine directly into my eyes. I tried to shield my eyes with a book, but it didn't do much good. I asked the student by the window to draw the curtains, but they were tied in place. Seeing this unfold, Lucien passed by my aisle casually, continuing with his speech.
That's how malleable our brain is. The world you see may not be real. Perspectives can easily be changed.
From where he was standing, his lithe body blocked the sun for me. I stared, the sound of singing cicadas suddenly becoming unusually loud in my ears. He glanced at me for a millisecond, and went on lecturing. I couldn't help blushing, gazing at his blurry silhouette in the orange sunlight. The lecture was over all too soon.
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
It was amazing. I know nothing about the field, yet you made it so clear and understandable.
Want to share your thoughts with me?
Lucien looked at me encouragingly as he collected his textbooks. The sunlight on his face obscured his features. I could see my own dazed face reflected in his spectacles. Standing on my tippy toes, I reached out and took off his glasses.
Well,
What am I now, in your eyes? Not expecting me to do that, Lucien looked surprised. Finally understanding what I meant, he chuckled softly.
you're full of color.
Huh? What do you mean?
In my eyes, you're full of color.
Color. Lucien's eyes were fixed on me as he earnestly said these words. There were emotions in his eyes that I didn't understand. I was suddenly at a loss for words.
So,
Lucien's eyes regained their previous placid clarity as he spoke up again. I just wanted to say, when we first met, I thought you were mysterious and unapproachable. But now I know you're really thoughtful and sweet. I'm not sure if what I see is the real you yet, but I really like you for what you are now. Just like you said, what we see in the world isn't always as real as we think. Maybe we don't really know ourselves or others. Those are all just projections from our brains. Staring out of the window, Lucien remained silent. Finally, he turned around and tousled my hair.
come on, let's go.
I walked beside him without a word. The setting sun felt cozy and mellow. Not until we returned to his lab did I remember I was still clutching the box. Without warning, Lucien snatched the box out of my hand. I turned around in surprise, staring at the box now in his hands.
What's this? I saw you hiding this behind your back as soon as you came in.
Oh, give it back to me. I was blushing hard, not knowing how to explain. I didn't want him to see what was in the box. Lucien gave me a curious look, and we stared at each other like that for a few moments before he finally handed the box back to me.
Here. What would you say if I told you I already know what's in it?
I blinked up at him, astounded. He winked right back. He opened the box, picked up a cream puff, and began munching it with gusto. He seemed to be enjoying it a lot. I swallowed reflexively. Noticing my predicament, Lucien smiled and held up a puff by my lips. Is he really doing what I think he's doing? He pushed the cream puff even closer to my mouth. I tentatively took a teeny bite. He immediately popped the same puff into his own mouth, like it was the most natural thing ever. My face heated up right away. Does this mean that we...
Delicious. All these are for me? Don't mind if I do.
But I thought you didn't like sweets.
Before I answer your question, I have a question for you, too.
All right.
Did you make all these yourself?
I nodded. I didn't know what flavor you liked, so I thought I'd make several. Now, can you answer my question?
If you made it, then I'll like it, no matter what flavor it is.
My heart raced as I gazed at his earnest side profile. I'm glad you liked them. I never thanked you for helping us with the shows.
So that's why you made sweets for me.
I nodded.
Guess I'll have to continue helping you with the shows then. For the cream puffs.
So, he's just helping out for free food? I feel simultaneously relieved and disappointed. But was he only joking? Or did he really mean it? And the final one we will be doing for now is Park Day. Oh, give me a second here. It's 9:45 p.m. My bedroom is lit up by a warm glow. On my desk sits my father's diary. The phone rang all of a sudden, breaking the silence. I jogged out of the bathroom to pick it up, toweling my hair dry as I go. Hello?
Hi. Are you busy?
Lucien?
Why do you always sound so surprised when I call you?
How did you get my home phone number?
It's a secret.
Uh,
Anyway, are you free this Saturday?
Saturday? I have to meet up with a director. We'll be discussing the new Miracle Finder episode.
I know you've been busy, but shouldn't you get some rest on the weekend and recharge?
You're right, I suppose.
There's a crafts market at Brocade Park this weekend. The rides are all open now, too.
Lucien seemed different today, somehow. Why do you want to visit the park out of nowhere? Do you need to do some research there or something? Lucien hesitated a little at the other end of the line.
My life isn't all about research. I do other things, too.
So I misjudged you again. I laughed faintly, feeling embarrassed.
I actually have a favor to ask of you as well.
Me? What can I help you with? A sort of feeling of expectation cropped up within me. An itch, like a cat, was clawing at my heart.
I have to go to a faculty gathering this Saturday. Will you be my date?
Date?
Yes. You're the only one I can ask. Do you mind?
I... Okay.
I'm relieved. I'll pick you up at 9 in the morning. Get some rest. I'll see you then.
I've been puzzling over what I should wear since early morning for this so-called date. It's 8:40, 20 minutes before Lucien will show up. I took a deep breath, scanning the outfits I had laid out on the bed. Am I trying too hard? It's like I'm treating it as a real date. I sat up when I heard knocking on the door. Coming! I opened the door and saw Lucien standing outside. He looked casual, hands in pockets.
You look good.
Thank you.
I have a blue shirt that would match your dress well. I should have worn it.
I'm not sure how to respond, then can only play with my loose bangs to conceal my thumping heart.
Oh, right. Do you know this boy? I met him and Anna on the way here.
What boy? There was indeed a little boy peeking out from behind Lucien. "Are you the pretty lady my auntie told me to talk to?" The boy handed me a note. I can tell from the handwriting that it's from Anna. "Princess, I'm in charge of my nephew this weekend, but something came up and I have to go to the station today. You have a day off, right? Can you watch the kid for me? I'll treat you to a meal tomorrow." Aunt Anna. Responsible indeed. I noticed Lucien staring at me, and the adorable boy with a strange look in his eyes.
So he's gonna tag along today?
Seems like it. Sorry, I didn't expect this either, but I can't just leave him at home alone. Mind if we bring him along? I pulled the bewildered boy over to my side. Can you promise to be good? I promise I'll be the only man you'll FD. Where did you learn that line from? I saw it in my auntie's phone. Whoa, is that juicy gossip I hear? Spill the beans.
What will I do about you two?
I smiled gratefully at Lucien. Lucien, who was walking ahead, turned to look at me.
Shall we?
The summer sunshine lit up Lucien's fine hair. The little boy bounded ahead proudly, dragging Lucien by the sleeve. We arrived at the park, where there were rides and a cultural fair. It was a weekend, so the place was bustling with people. I grabbed onto the boy's hand tightly. Suddenly, a few rowdy teenagers passed by, almost crashing into me. Lucien pulled me towards him in the nick of time. Surprised by the sudden warmth, I looked up to see his sharp jaw.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Miss Clumsy. You brat. Be good or no ice cream for you. The boy frowned and reluctantly quieted down. Lucien looked amused by my awkwardness. Suddenly, a sharp female voice rang through the air. "Lucien, we're over here." I glanced in that direction and saw an older professor waving at Lucien. Her colleague stared back, whispering. I felt jittery all of a sudden. Lucien took my hand like it was the most natural thing ever.
Don't forget what you agreed to help me with.
Lucien led us to where the faculty were gathered. I took a deep breath, feeling tense. He squeezed my hand.
Relax. Sorry we're late.
Come on, sit down. Who's this? This is the first time our Lucien has brought a girl along.
You've always worried about my love life, but actually I've already met the perfect one for me. And I'm officially introducing her to you today. Everyone, this is my girlfriend.
I'm Princess. This is my friend's nephew. Nice to meet you. No need to be so formal. Come, sit here. So our Lucien is already taken. No wonder he always turned us down when we tried to set him up. Then the girls from the dean's office will be heartbroken. They aren't the only ones who'll be heartbroken, I bet. Some female professors, whispering amongst themselves, kept stealing glances at another female at the table. Said female was glaring at Lucien, jealousy in her eyes. I nudged him, feeling awkward under the tension.
Ignore them. You're the only one who matters. So to me, this is still a two-person date.
You shouldn't have hidden your girlfriend from us, young Lucien. My daughter baked a cake especially for you today.
Thanks. You're very kind, but I don't like sweets.
The girl, her face twisted in rage, stood up and stormed off. So, Lucien, you're just using me to get her to back off, eh?
You've got it.
Hey, Lucien, so how did you and your girlfriend meet anyway? Yeah, I bet the girl who stole the heart of our Lucien must be really special. Well,
I'll tell the story. We met in the campus lab. What was your first impression of me?
uh, I was at a loss for words, mesmerized by Lucien's smile. I, I thought, wow, this professor is so young. My simplistic remarks caused a bout of laughter around the table. Suddenly, Lucien wrapped an arm around me.
So that's what you were thinking. Well, want to know what I was thinking when we first met? Before I met you, my world was black and white, but you brought color into my life. It's like I opened a door designated for me, and you were standing behind it, waiting.
Whoa, all this sweet talk is going to give us cavities. We never knew our Lucien could be so romantic.
I'm very lucky to have met her. Sorry about being so dramatic, but I'm just telling the truth.
Even though I knew he definitely wasn't telling the truth, my cheeks still heated up. I had to lower my head and sip some water to hide my embarrassment. The little boy, who had been eating quietly, tugged at my sleeve. I want to go on the roller coaster. Honey, we're here to dine with these nice aunties and uncles. Let's eat first, play later. Oh, no fun. Mister, I finished eating. Can't I go play? The boy huddled close to Lucien, who bent down to whisper into his ear. I had no idea what he said exactly, but somehow the three of us managed to escape from the table. I was worried that the queue would be long, but due to the heat, there were actually only a few tourists lining up. Wow, it looks so cool.
Wait in the shade. I'll get tickets.
This man is really nice. I bet you think everyone's nice as long as they let you do what you want. Am I that obvious? Now I know why Anna thinks you're so annoying. That's kind of a mean thing to say. Our turn came. Lucien put on the seatbelt for us. I grabbed onto the bar with shaking hands and noticed him watching me.
Scared?
No, not really.
Are you sure?
Okay, I'll admit I'm a bit nervous.
It's just a ride. Nothing to be scared of.
With a beep, the roller coaster started. I could feel wind breezing by my ears. I squeezed my eyes shut. Lucien's warm hand clasped down onto mine in an act of encouragement and comfort. As the sun set, I found myself perched on the park bench, eating ice cream with the boy. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You said you wouldn't get me ice cream, but you still did. Brat. Ugh, millennials. They ruin everything. Did you learn that line from one of those dramas your aunt likes? You shouldn't watch those. I can watch whatever I want. I'm a grown up. Oh, so you know what a grown up is. I know grown ups like taking pictures to celebrate. You forgot to take a picture of the ice cream, by the way. You sure know a lot. Mr. Lucien, did you take a picture of the ice cream? Oh, what a waste. The boy looked disappointed. I turned around and noticed Lucien gazing into the sky. Lucien, you're very different from what I thought you'd be.
How so?
I thought you wouldn't be the kind to like dining with a group or going on rides.
I don't like wasting time on pointless things. But humans are social beings after all.
So, scientists need social interaction too, huh?
After all the fruits of our research will end up being used by humans, right?
Oh, I see. I feel like I understand you a little bit more now.
What a coincidence. I think I know you better now, too. Oh, right. The kids said we grown-ups like creating memories. So let's take a picture to celebrate this one.
Before I realized what he meant, Lucien pulled me close, tilting his head, and held up his phone. The tip of his nose was pressed into my hair. The sunset was no longer ablaze, but still glorious. We stood watching it paint the world in a soft rose gold. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves and ran through our hair. On the screen, Lucy and I are smiling brightly. With a click, the camera flashes. The beautiful moment is captured perfectly in the picture. I continued staring at the picture, which Lucien later sent me after I got home. Suddenly, my phone rang.
Are you asleep?
Not yet.
Did you receive the photo?
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for helping me today. Sorry I didn't tell you exactly what I needed you for. But the girl I was trying to avoid didn't send me any texts tonight. So I guess the plan was effective.
I'm glad I could be of help.
So...
Huh?
So next time when you come over to the center, let's keep our secret going.
Oh.
Sorry, but it's the only way those ladies will be convinced. You don't mind, right?
Oh. Okay. That wraps things up for now. Um, so I think the next episode we're going to go back to doing some more main story, and not too long after that we're going to be getting into the dates for the other guys. Then I think I have down to do start doing Gavin next. Um, so so yeah, that's that. Sorry after all the reading from all the dates, and then when coming out of it, then it's it's the difference between being in performing mode and then trying to get back into thinking and commenting mode again is a brain shift for me. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll be back again soon. Take care.